everybody. How's everybody doing? My name is Angel Alvarado, and I'd like to welcome you here today.
Yes!
We are waiting for one more person. Again, I'd like to welcome you all here today. My name is Angel Alvarado, and before we launch ourselves into specifics, I'd like to take a little time to talk to you about faith. Now, what is faith? Most people believe in faith as a belief in a higher power, an omnipresent being, whether it be God, Buddha, Mother Nature, or any of the numerous deities we have in our world today. Now, while most people accept that, some of us like to look for more deeper and concrete meaning to this notion of faith. And so some of us look to relics and objects for solace and hold on to books as if they were written by a divine word. Others look for so-called prophets or messiahs who promise them answers from a living being. They look for these people because that's what they want, the answers. But once and for all, I can guarantee you all the answers you wish to have. I guarantee you a way to salvation that is as concrete as the foundations of this building. Because while the world keeps looking for these answers, I can tell you that you have to look no further. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you all to the Grand National Church of James Franco. Now, I can say without a doubt that James Franco is the world's most perfect being. But he has not achieved this perfection on his own. He has worked hard and persevered through it all. And I know the place is his divinity most present than in his acting roles. How can we forget his role as Daniel Desario on the hit sitcom Freaks and Geeks? His personification of the bad boy outcast helped bring into light the plight of the suburban teenager. Or his role as the outlandishly handsome Harry Osborn in the Spider-Man series, a spoiled rich kid who, after he sees his father die at the hands of Spider-Man, goes crazy and becomes the Green Goblin, but sacrifices himself to save the lives of Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson. And let us not forget his role as Saul, the lovable stoner drug dealer in Pineapple Express, who, trying to right some wrongs, destroys a criminal syndicate in the police department itself. Now, these vehicles of emotion are what show us that James's most important characteristic is his ability to sacrifice himself in the name of the good of this world. In this way, James elevates himself to a divine right. Without the sacrifice of his characters, these people would end up sad and unfulfilled. For example, in Milk, his character Scott sacrifices his relationship with politician Harvey Milk, so Harvey Milk can go on and do better things in the world of politics. Or in the Apocalyptic, This Is the End, where James's persona, his flawed, beautiful persona, prohibits him from crossing over into paradise, but in this sacrifice, allows the two main characters to go on into heaven. Ladies and gentlemen, I can go on and on about the marvelous attributes of this man, but what's more important than sacrifice is his thirst for knowledge. Who else would graduate from UCLA, attend 5 graduate programs, including Columbia and NYU, and work towards achieving a PhD in creative writing at Yale, while also teaching various classes in various parts of the country? This man is unstoppable and begs to ask the question, does he sleep? Does he eat? Does he even need to? The search for truth and knowledge is paramount in understanding the divinity of James, What of his accomplishments? James is an actor. He is an artist, a poet, a film and visual director. He has accumulated various covers and interviews in the scriptures. But within it all, he doesn't do what he does for attention. He does it for his search for truth and success. But of course, with his approach to life, there are those who consider him false. But because of the scriptures, we can behold a new beginning where goodness and light shines throughout. As James himself said in the Gospel according to Bullet magazine, "At this point, I've heard it all, good and bad. I can take anything. If anybody wants to say that my doing these things makes me a jerk, that's not about me. That's about people reacting to me." There will always be those who doubt the work of the Messiah, of this modern-day Renaissance man. There will always be those who seek to demean and destroy the work of the prophet. But with the acceptance of James Franco into our lives, we will see a new beginning. We will see a new heaven and a new earth, and he will be with us. James will be with us, and he will wipe away every tear from our eye, and death and suffering shall be no more. But for those who seek to deny his kindness, for those who we consider cowardly, faithless, and above all, liars, they shall burn in the lake that's filled with fire. So I implore you, all of you, no matter what your race or creed, ignore your false idols and embrace the love of James Franco. Because as one accepts James Franco into their lives, they will be filled with a thirst for knowledge. They will be able to bask in the glory of the sacrifice of his media persona and be able to be filled with the everlasting sensation of truth. Thank you so much for allowing me to bring the word of James Franco to you, and I really hope that you take him into your heart. Thank you.